It's my birthday today, so of course what I'm going to do is do some golf. What else can you do when it's your birthday? And I've come to my favourite practicing place called Cramsoy. It's kind of like a public area where people can play football, badminton, that kind of thing, and it's a beautiful spot alongside the fjord, and I can see that the tide is completely out today, so if I hit some balls into the water it's no problem. I do tend to hit one or two balls when I come practicing here straight into the fjord, and I have to wait for the tide to go out in order to get them. So if I hit them in the fjord today it's no problem. And I generally come out here between 5 and 6 o'clock in the evening, because most people have gone home by that time having their evening meal, so then I can have the whole place to myself. And it's about 5:45 now, and it's still beautiful weather. I saw it was 21 degrees centigrade, so it's really nice. Perfect day to go practicing, especially if it's your birthday. So I'm gonna have a go with my Mizuno 46 degrees wedge here, and it's beautifully made. The grooves, but not only are the grooves really nice, but there's kind of like a hatching on the surface of the blade, which gives you this extra spin. And at first I absolutely couldn't get the feel of it, but the more I've got used to it, the more accurate I am with. I'm absolutely lethal with this. I think with between 80 and 100 meters I can hit that, but around about the 80 to 90 meters mark I'm pretty lethal with the accuracy. But every now and again I do get a little bit of a draw on there, so I'm obviously coming around on it. I thought I'd come here and hit some shots of around about that distance, between 90 and 100 meters in distance here at Cramsoy. So I'm hitting to this stone here. You can see this tree, and there's a stone at the bottom there, and from about 90 meters away I can just about see this stone just a little bit. So basically I aim for this tree, and I've just hit 5 balls there, and you can see that the furthest one away is about 3 meters. One ball landed about a meter away. This one's about 2 meters. This one's 2 meters. This one's about 2 meters. And that's really that's a fantastic start to my practicing. And this is what in golf we call clustering. When you're practicing, you try to get the balls to land within like a 3 meters radius, because then you've got a chance for a birdie. Because that means, you know, if the rock was a flag, you know, I mean that orange one there, that's a birdie, a certain birdie chance there. All these 3 here are a good birdie chance. that one may be okay, but it's a certain par. So this is what you need to be with those short clubs. You've got to get this nice clustering when you practice. That's kind of what I aim. There's something I heard on a movie once: if you aim small, you'll miss small. So I kind of think of it that way. So one of the other things I do out here at Gramsoy, my favourite practicing area, is I like to try out some of the larger clubs. Now the thing is, this area, I think you can hit a full 9-iron. Nothing higher than that really, then it's too far. So sometimes I'll hit a 9-iron here, but of course I want to try out my bigger clubs, and I've recently bought this hybrid. I'm going to do a proper video blog on this particular club, but in order to be able to use this one, I use these type of balls, and these are specially made balls that are made to only go 30% distance, and they're kind of like a mixture of plastic and ceramic. Very, very, very light. Let me see if I've got a real ball here. So here's a real ball, and here's a light one of these practicing balls. So it means you actually, when I hit one of these, it goes about the same distance as a wedge or maybe a 9-iron. But if that actually hits someone, they wouldn't even feel it. It's so light. It's almost light as a feather, but it's fantastic because that means you can really give a good whack with this club, with the bigger clubs, even a driver. So I really recommend these balls to, you know, if you're going to go on a field and there's people around, because you get to see the way it spins. If it goes straight, if you're getting a slice or a hook, it will react exactly like a real ball, only without the danger. So the beauty of that is that you can actually get the feel of hitting balls. Just swinging at the grass is no good. You've got to learn where is the position of that ball going to be best for me to hit a bigger club. So I'm going to have a go with hitting some of these, see how I go. It really helps increase your confidence when you get out there on the actual golf course, because you've actually hit some proper balls there. So I'm gonna have a go with that as well. Okay, so I'm gonna try hitting some 9-irons. There's a bench way in the distance there. I've actually used one of those scopes to see how far it is. It's actually 125 meters from here, and I usually can land pretty near there. I've actually hit the bench a couple of times, but that's at a full swing. So I don't know if I can get between 115, 120 on average, then I'm fairly happy. So I'll try this 9-iron. I was a little bit off on that one. It's gone in the fjord. Hit a stone and bounced off into the fjord. I'm hitting them slightly to the right. Getting good distance, but a little bit to the right, so whether I'm aiming too much that way. That wasn't a smooth swing, but it it went near to the bench. Trying too hard. Let's try a little, just a bit more smoother. Keep your head down. Oh, that's a beauty. About 112 with that one. It just swings. Let the club do the work. Okay. A little bit to the right. I'm about 5 meters to the right. Okay, see where those have went. So actually that was not as bad as I thought there, but I wasn't swinging so nicely there. It was a little bit ugly in my view, a bit of a rushed swing. But if you see here, there's three balls within a meter of each other, one here, and there's the bench I'm aiming for, and I'm about 15 meters short. But that's fairly consistent there. But then two of them have they've landed on these stones here and bounced off into the fjord. So I can see them there, so thank God the water's out. So I'll have to just go and get them. You see the advantage of playing with orange balls, you can find them easily. So, I mean, the other day I played, and I played fantastic, but I didn't score well. You know, I had two bad holes. I think I took 2 shots to get out of a bunker. And in the old days, that would have completely ruined my entire game. Oh no! My score's gone. But now I think, okay, I mean, it wasn't a nice feeling. Okay, I took 2 to get out of a bunker. But then, by the time I got to the next hole, I'd forgotten it. And I had a putt for a birdie. I didn't get the putt in, but I got a solid par. So I completely put it behind me. And I think that golf is a great reflection of where you are in life. Of course, you've got to train, you've got to practice all the time, rain or shine, and all the time, because you're training your muscle memory, confidence, things like that. I mean, when I started a year ago with this 9-iron, I actually couldn't hit it on this field. I was hitting it about 50 meters, and now I'm hitting it 125 meters, so I've definitely improved. But with golf, it's a very, very, very slow process of going forward. And I think getting in touch with who you are really, that's also a very, very slow progress as well. But enough of that deep nonsense. I'm going to hit some balls.
Who are you?